Good morning, Granite Bay. Today I'll talk about Rivalry Week and some upcoming events.
Also, our new pool and some information about spring sports.
All that and more
right here on GBTV.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Grizzlies. Today's Friday, February 7th. I'm Greta Gannell.
And I'm Jake Russell, and we have a fresh bulletin for you today, so let's dive on in.
As I'm sure you've seen, the construction of the pool is finally finished.
That's right, Greta. And to celebrate, swimmers, divers, and water polo players all jumped in together for the first time to break in the new pool. As you can see, swimmers had a fantastic time jumping into their fresh new aquatic underground playground. And we can see they're definitely enjoying it. Reminder, the yearbooks are still on sale for $90 and you can pay for them online or at Student Services. As you probably heard, there are new podcasts on the Granite Bay Today website where students can discuss and debate topics relevant to high schoolers that you can tune into. Here's a quick video to show you what the Barely News podcast is all about.
I'm Bridget Lustenberger, and I'm the producer of the Barely News podcast here at Granite Bay High School.
I'm considered as the host, but I also have a hostess. I kind of am vying for a fourth member, another editor.
So what made you want to be part of a GBTV podcast?
Last year, when they brought up the idea of having a podcast here at school, I was interested in editing it and seeing how it worked, but it didn't go through all the way, and I felt kind of, it felt kind of incomplete.
It was me, JJ, Matthew Gandler, and Bridget Lustenberger. We all had the same idea of making a podcast, and we made one of them that never lifted off the ground.
This year, when he brought it up, that we're going to try the podcast again, I took the opportunity to start it up again and create a brand for the podcast here.
And this year, we had to get an award. So Mr. Wickham said, hey, you were a part of that one podcast, so you want to try again? I was like, absolutely, I want to try again.
So how many episodes are there going to be?
At least 3 more, I think.
Where do the ideas for episodes come from?
So basically we take an idea or something that's newsworthy, and we find someone to interview that's related to the topic, and then we discuss that on the podcast.
We have a board up there that has different themes that we've come up with over maybe a month, and we decide on 2 topics that myself and my hostess will go out and get information for. So if one of them fails, then we have another one to go back on, and we have other interviews that we can have, and it will go smoothly there.
Don't forget that the 3rd annual Interfaith Panel will be held in the James C. Pritchett Performing Arts Center on February 11th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Come on down to hear speakers from 6 different religions discuss the topic, what does it mean to believe?
Also, make sure you come down to the cafeteria on Wednesday, February 12th and Thursday, February 13th to buy a chocolate rose or flower for your friends, family, teacher, or another loved one for just $2. Now, did you know that our school has its own alma mater song?
What?
An alma mater song, Greta, and sadly most students here don't, like you. If you're wondering what an alma mater song is, here's a video to show you exactly what it is.
Alma mater itself at high schools is a song that the school takes pride in, that's sung often, that makes you think back to your high school days and has some meaning for you when you think back to high school.
The alma mater really is about having pride in your school. You would remember it after you graduate as something like, oh yeah, I loved my time in high school.
With hearts and minds we stand and sing our alma mater, Granite Bay. There is excellence in all we do as we strive to make dreams come true. All hail the silver, black and green. All hail the mighty great Grizzlies.
Our specific one was written when the school opened in '96. The melody itself is an old Navy chorale, but the words were written and it was kind of rearranged for the school opening in '96.
I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know where it was, and I was trying to find it because I know a lot of schools do have alma maters. I was able to find it from Mrs. Lewis and get that recorded because not everybody really knew it, but I think we should.
It would be great if the rest of the school, if that's something that everybody wanted, we would sing it after every football game. That's traditionally what happens. So the band would be happy to bring that tradition back.
I think having the band play that song at games would be a cool way to show our school spirit.
And speaking of, next week is Rivalry Week with a big soccer and basketball games against DO. To help us get excited for some wins, we are having a Spirit Week with dress-up days each day, February 11th through 14th.
Here's a quick promo with our tribe leaders for Rivalry Week.
What's up, Granite Bay? We've got something new called Rivalry Week on February 11th through the 14th to celebrate our big game against DO.
In case you don't know what it is, it's a Spirit Week that, I totally forgot what I was going to say. In case you don't know what Rivalry... In case you don't know what it is a Spirit Week and rally recognizing our winter sports teams against DO. Come out and support.
On Monday, we don't have school, so on Tuesday, it's going to be day versus night. Either show up in your casual attire or feel free to get comfy and show up in your PJs.
And it's important on Wednesday to make sure to show up in your USA and camo-themed gear. Be there. All right. Represent.
The theme for Thursday is football versus basketball gear, so support your favorite teams and players.
And on Friday, make sure you show up and show out in all your tribe gear and head over to the rally after third period. You get to watch the basketball team do a dance with the GBHS Dance Company.
Attention all prospective baseball players. Please make sure you've filled out the athletic packet and are cleared to try out. Varsity tryouts will be held on Monday, February 10th, starting at noon. JV tryouts will be starting on Tuesday, February 11th after school at 2:50 p.m. at the JV baseball field. Please wear appropriate gear for tryouts. If you are interested in playing JV or varsity girls lacrosse, tryouts will be held February 10th, 11th, and 12th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in the stadium. Please make sure your athletic clearance forms are completed and bring your cleats, stick, and eye guard.
Attention staff, remember to sign up if you're interested in being a female athlete or a male cheerleader interested to beat the DO staff in a friendly charity basketball game. Please email emily.guzin@student.rjuhsd.us if interested in playing or being part of the official cheer team.
If you have an announcement, recognition, or story idea you want shown on the GBTV broadcast, submit it to the GBHS Communication Request Google form at the link below. Also, be sure to follow the Granite Bay High Twitter and Instagram accounts and our Instagram accounts at Granite Bay TV.
That's right, Grizzlies. It is time for us to bring back the Grizzly Pride card drawing. Each week, as you know, we draw 2 cards from the new Magic Box of Wonder. This week's winners are Quinn Blaney, recommended by Mr. Sampson, and Ashley Flynn, recommended by Ms. Frias.
Congratulations! Head on over to the front office to claim your prize. If you have received a Pride card from a teacher, you can use your cards to purchase items at the student store, and your cards are automatically entered into the drawing box located in the front office.
Well, Grizzlies, that is it for today. Until next time.
Have a great day, Granite Bay, and go Grizzlies!